Hey guys, welcome to this week's TTM autograph haul. This is Sunday's video. This is a little late getting out. I just slept a lot yesterday and I slept in this today. I watch a lot of wrestling and just been a super lazy day. So hopefully I get this out before, I think it's going to be maybe before noon, hopefully. What time is it now? Yeah, it'll be before noon, hopefully. Before we get started, I just want to, you know how I have this like Facebook page and I'm in a few groups that announce when players of like really any major sport pass away. And I saw Dave Van Gorder passed away, and I guess it was kind of a somewhat of a prolonged illness apparently. So I just want to wish him and his family the best. All the years of him contacting us and responding and signing and that sort of thing. So I just want to point that out because I know some people say, "Oh, thank you for pointing that out." And because some of these players that may not have played like 20 years, they don't get mainstream news blurbs whenever they pass away. So so I like to share that, especially guys who do TTM, to let you guys know that unfortunately he is no longer with us. So we have 10 returns today, and they're all football, amazingly, but I've been sending out a ton more baseball, so I have a feeling in the coming years that's kind of what you're going to see from this channel, kind of cyclical sending offs. Like during the season I'll send off a bunch of football. When baseball season starts, I'll do baseball again. I actually sent a couple old basketball guys out. I have some I haven't sent these out yet, but I have some old 70s cards that I've found out in my local card shop. I've been picking up a few of these guys, and I sent about 4 or 5 last week. Really isn't a whole lot because a lot of those sets, those 70 sets, they only had like a little over 100 cards every year, and a lot of those were like ABA players as well. So I just never collected any of that stuff when I was younger. So, well, it was before I was born, but so it's kind of wild to learn that they made like ABA cards and NBA teams. It's like, yeah, that would never happen today in the same set. So, okay, let's get started here. I got Madison, Mississippi, 1 out of 3, 14 days. If you have any questions about any of the addresses, they're at sportscardforum.com. My username is SweetBob, so if you go to this person, look down and see a recent return, that's the address I use. I just did this because it's easier. It doesn't come back to them. If something were to happen, it'll go to me, I guess, and I would pay. So, yeah, this one's a little unfortunate. Kind of bummed, but at least, I got a return, though. But it's Eddie Payton. He signed the index card as well. I had 2 other cards, and he kept those 2, and he sent me this one back. But Mr. Payton is 73 years old, played from 77 to 82 for the Lions, Chiefs, and Vikings. Brother of Walter Payton and uncle of Jarrett Payton. He had 4 return touchdowns in his NFL career, and he was a golf coach at Jackson State for 30 years. So, yeah, very cool. I was hoping to have another one so I can give my brother. That's the only reason I'm like, oh man, if he would have kept 1, I would not have cared at all. But I have to send to him at some point again later this year, maybe next year. I don't know. We got Madison, Wisconsin. 3 of 3, 14 days. Jim Bakken. We got, oh man, I forget what years these are. I think 64 or 65. Okay. 68. And this is 67 Philadelphia, I believe. Yeah. So Mr. Bakken is 84 years old. Played for the Cardinals from 62 to 78. 2-time first team All-Pro. 4-time Pro Bowler, NFL scoring leader in 1967, NFL all 60s and 70s teams. He's only behind Larry Fitzgerald in most games played by a Cardinal, and he actually has an award named after him. The Big Ten gives it out for the best kicker in the conference. So yeah, I'm happy to get those back. All right, we got Park Ridge, Illinois. 3 of 3, 27 days. We got Ronnie Bull. We got 267s and a 1969 tops. There we go. Mr. Bull is, let's see, where is he at here? We got Mr. Bull, sorry, he's 85 years old. Played from 62 to 71 for the Bears and Eagles. NFL champion in 1963. NFL Rookie of the Year in 1962. Number 7 overall in the 1962 draft, right? The pick right before Hall of Famer Lance Allworth. And he's a member of the Chicagoland Sports Hall of Fame. So happy to get those back. All right, we got Mansfield, Massachusetts. 5 of 5, 93 days. Steve Grogan, longtime Patriots quarterback. 83, 79, so 77, 80, 84, and 76. Mr. Grogan is played from 75 to 90. He was a member of the Patriots Hall. He's a member of the Patriots Hall of Fame. Patriots all 70 and 80s teams. Patriots 35th anniversary team. NFL. He had led the NFL in passing yards in 1979. Came off the bench and threw the Patriots' only touchdown in Super Bowl 20 against the Bears. In his career, he had 26,000, almost 29,000 passing yards and 217 total touchdowns. So it's kind of underrated quarterback. It's kind of a dual threat too. He ran quite a bit. He was just he was just a member of the Patriots when they were very bad. So that 85 team, maybe any other year they'd won the title or something, but there was just a lot of NFC teams that were very good that year, and the Patriots probably couldn't have held a candle to like the Giants, or I'm trying to think some other teams that were good that year in 85. But Iowa City, Iowa. So there we go. 3 of 4, 9 days. We got Marv Cook. We got a 91 upper deck, 91 pro line. This is a cool photo. Ever since I saw this, I was like, I got to send this one off. And then there's a 93, right? Oh no, 92. That's a 91. Okay. Mr. Cook is 58 years old. Played from 89 to 95 for the Patriots, Bears, and Rams. First team All-Pro in 1991. Two-time Pro Bowl. Two-time Pro Bowler, and he was a consensus All-American in 1988 at the University of Iowa. All right, we got Green Bay, Wisconsin. 3 of 3, 21 days. We got Larry McCarren, another 83 tops signing. We got a 78 and a 77. Yeah, 77. Mr. McCarren, he is 73 years old. Played from 73 to 84 for the Packers. Second team All-Pro in 1983. Two-time Pro Bowler. Packers Hall of Fame member. Outstanding Packers broadcaster. After he retired, he pretty much went right into it. He was even a sports director at a local TV station there too for many years. And he called Packers games on the radio for a long time. So yeah, happy to get those back. We got Penfield, New York. 3 of 2, 21 days. All right, we got Tom Beer. You wrote a little note here. Thank you for your nice note and request for my autograph. Think you'll enjoy reading my book, Sunday's Fools. It's a great read, inside look at the NFL back in the late 60s and early 70s. Best wishes. We have a 69 and a 72 here. Yeah. Mr. Beer is 80 years old. Played from 62 to 72 for the Broncos and Patriots. Co-wrote Sunday's Fools stomped, trumped, kicked, and chewed in the NFL, which described playing for 2 of the worst franchises in the NFL, which today I don't think people would describe the Patriots and Broncos as that at all, but back then, yes, they did not win many games back then, so that might be an interesting read. I think it was released in 74, that book. Wright City, Missouri. 3 of 3, 17 days. We got Ron Yankowski. We have a 73, 75, and a 76. Mr. Yankowski, 78 years old, played from 71 to 80 for the Cardinals. First team All Big 8 in 1970, out of Kansas State, and he was an 8th round pick in the 1971 draft. And yeah, back then they would have a lot of rounds, but also, I mean, how many 8th rounders play for like 9 to 10 years? I mean, it's pretty crazy. So he definitely did better than the odds there. So we got 2 more here. Houston, Texas, 3 of 3, 33 days. I got Diron Talbert. We got, he's a long-time Redskin, 78, 73, 76. Mr. Talbert, he's 80 years old, played from 67 to 80. Played for the Rams and Redskins. Pro Bowler 1974. Member of the 70 greatest Redskins team. National champion in Texas, 1963. Longhorn Hall of Fame. Him and his 3 brothers all played for the University of Texas. And later in life, he was part of the group that took the NFL to court for not disclosing risks of head injuries. I think it was like 2012. Not really sure what happened to that. I don't know if they settled out of court or if that led into the whole, settlement stuff. But yeah, a lot of those guys really risk their hide doing something like that. So yeah, it's a lot of respect. So okay, Lakewood Ranch, Florida. 3 of 3, 21 days. We got Steve Christie. He had some recent, successes that were like well over a year. I mean, like year and a half. And so I was like, oh, I'm just throw one out to him real quick, and I got it pretty fast. So I was really surprised. This was like 95 Collector's Choice or something. 96, okay. 93 Upper Deck and 91 Upper Deck. Mr. Christie is 57 years old. Played from 90 to 2004 for the Bucks, Bills, Chargers, and Giants. First team All-Pro in 1990. All-Rookie team in 90 as well. Member of the Bills' 50th anniversary team. And he was member of he's part of the Bills that came back from 32 points down against the Oilers in the playoffs. And Christie hit many clutch field goals in that game, and his shoe is in the Hall of Fame. So that's pretty nice. That's pretty cool to have something like that in there if you're a player. Yeah, so that's it for the week. I'm expecting a ton this week because I think I sent off 45 last week, which is a little nuts for me, but I had the time. I didn't do it in one big go like I usually do. I would just do like kind of 5 a day, and I would do like maybe 10 one day. So it wasn't as just daunting just to sit here and just do like 30 at a time. So I think it's kind of a good little thing I'm going to do now. I'm not going to just wait and do it all at once. I had to do that kind of late in the year because I was just busy a lot of those other days, but this time of the year I'm a little slower at my job, so I'm able to just do a little bit every day instead of just having one day and I have to do it all that day. So yeah, so I just want to thank everyone for watching. If you think I've earned your subscription, please subscribe. Please like and comment down below which is your favorite return of the week, and who are some guys that you're going to send out yourself. So I just want to thank everyone for watching, and I will see you Wednesday.